cool. Okay.
Here, hold on. Why didn't I catch that?
Go! Pressure. That's a nice bass, dude. That's about a 17-incher probably, 16, 17 incher. That's another one. Nope, he's a nice one too. There we go, buddy. Let's take some video.
Yeah, it's rolling.
He's not bad. He's 28 probably.
Nice.
Cool. Okay.
Here, hold on. Why didn't I catch that?
Here, go! A picture of a video like this too. I like this. Whoa, hold on. Don't break your wrist.
There you go.
They are strong.
That looks good. Yeah, cool, man.
Okay, Ray and I went to the Snakehead pond this morning. I couldn't get Ray on a snakehead, but I managed to catch one. But I forgot to take my camera mount, so I have no video of the actual fishing. We took the snakehead home. Now we're here at the highway pond. This is where I catch a lot of bass and where I caught that big 31-inch snakehead the other day. So we are going to fish this guy. And Ray said he could stand to catch some bass, so I brought him here to see if we can catch some bass today. The water's definitely warming up. But
whoa, that was crazy. That osprey just dive bombed that.
yeah, they try to pick up my when I'm walking the dog.
Yeah,
they'll try
that right. Look at that.
They'll try to pick up my lures. You got to be careful, man. You got to jerk right when they go for a dive so they miss it. I never caught anything in this pond on any topwater. I've caught them on chatterbaits, but never on a buzzbait, never on a frog. So, and then before we walk down there, I want you to stand like right there, and I want you to throw about 4 casts of that frog down there. Yeah. I want to see a frog catch it, because I'm telling you, that's where the big ones are. They're down there.
Yeah, that looks froggy.
Throw right close to that scum, because that's where the trees are. And then just work about 5 foot each time. I want you to throw it a couple times, and I want to watch.
Yeah.
Because I want to get on video, really, too. I want to get you.
Well, good luck with all that.
I want to see Ray pull something out of that corner with his frog. I never caught nothing in this pond on topwater. He's got a booyah frog on there, I think. I want to see him catch something. I'm going to throw the wacky rig down here and just watch him. Like I say, as you go around, if you keep fishing the shore before you get to it, you have a chance of hooking a snakehead on that frog. They're in here. I caught that one standing right over there by them 2 bushes. And he was literally 5 feet out there from me. Man, I want to see a blow up on that frog. Yeah, them trees are right there about 1.5 feet to the left of your frog. Trees and branches. Come on, booyah. Booyah, booyah. That's a good cast. Well placed cast. Let's see if he catches it. Look at that big swirl.
Yeah, something just come off there.
Yeah. Hey, it's a muskrat thing. There he goes under. That's one of them muskrat things. Yeah, I was going to say, when you get by that first bush, I want you to throw down this way, because that's where I hooked that snakehead.
There we go.
There you go. Oh. Throw back. He didn't get the hook.
Yeah.
That's about where I hooked that snakehead, believe it or not. Now, I don't think that was a big snakehead. But my theory is, if he was on a nest, there could be another one. I'd love to see you hook another snakehead on that frog about 30 inches.
Yeah, me too.
I'd love to see it. Throw back here, man. He didn't get a hook. Well, I'm gonna do something I almost never do in this pond. I'm gonna have to try and throw a spinnerbait. I'm gonna come back over here so that kid has some room to. I ain't never seen him here before.
This thing floats up.
Oh, does it?
Too. See, watch this. Just
okay. Throw it out there.
so if you let it,
it'll come to the
let
top.
It sit, it'll come up to the top.
But and when you jerk it, it goes down.
And if you reel it real slow, wait till you see its back legs.
Well, that should work.
If you let it sit, it'll come back up.
Oh yeah, it does. That should work.
I mean, that looks like a real frog,
and some frogs do that. There's certain frogs that go across. I told you, man, there's fish right there. There's sticks right there, man. There's fish right there. I usually don't like to stand right here because I don't know if they can see me, but let me back off and I say maybe the fish just ain't biting today. Maybe it has something to do with the weather. It happens. Say it is down though. You can see all that dirt.
It's low.
It's a little low.
It's a foot off that bank. Looks like it's more normal.
Yeah. Up there's where I hooked that snakehead, man. I was out a few more feet, but that's up where I hooked him.
80 minutes later.
But we'll go to the micro pond. We'll just start here, and if you want to cast that half, I'll cast this half, and we'll just see what happens. But I'm telling you, halfway down that bank, I hit like 6 inches out, and man, I moved it 12 inches, and I caught a 16-inch bass. And there is bluegill in this pond. Caught like 4 of them last time. So if we don't get no bites in this pond, we just need to go home. What we'll do is we'll each fish half the pond, then we'll switch. And you can fish this half and I'll fish that half. We'll see what happens. And I hooked a nice, there it is. That felt like a bluegill. I stopped to talk to you and bam, bam, it felt like a bluegill. Down here by this drain, there's a log in the water. If the water was clear and the sun was out, you'd be able to see one of those Joe's flies you bought me hanging on that log. I could not get it off. Let's see if they want the wacky. There's a bite. Feels like a bluegill though. It's a bluegill. But I've kind of learned too that if I don't catch them on wacky rig, I'm probably not going to catch them on anything. Because just about every fish will eat a worm. Yeah. And I work it so slow that it's not a chase.
I can't imagine that a bass would eat a frog, a fat frog.
I know.
Don't put up a fight. Frogs are eating chickens.
Well, so are worms. That's what I mean. Like, they don't swim fast. Every fish eats worms, even carp and catfish. Like turtles. I caught a turtle on a worm. This red color has done me pretty good too. I use this in chartreuse, but I've caught a lot on this red one. And I read or heard that fish have like a swim bladder inside of them, and that's what's affected. That's a fish. I thought it was a snag. And that's what's affected by the barometric pressure. That's a nice bass, dude. That's about a 17-incher probably, 16, 17-incher. That's a nice bass. I didn't hook him good because I thought I was snagged. I'm telling you, they got some big bass in this pond. This is 15 pounds, so. Look at the size of him. Uh-oh. I didn't break my line. It came out of his mouth. Look at that.
Yeah, for this little pond.
He's probably 18 inches.
Yeah.
That may be the 18-incher I keep catching. I'm telling you, they got some. Oh, it did come off. Something came off. He's still got a hook in his mouth. Gotta get that out. These things there. These things have such great barbs. He's a nice one. He's probably 18, I guess.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna measure him. I said if I can't catch them on wacky, I don't think I'm catching them. I'm gonna throw over here and see if I can catch that 16-incher again that I caught last time. You ain't got a jitterbug on you, do you?
What?
A jitterbug. A good old-fashioned jitterbug, man. I say, I know I've caught them on that top water lure. Is it really? Wow. Yeah, obviously, but well, you know what the cure for that is? Fish more. You have to go fishing more. That's the cure for that. So your shoulder gets used to it. Is that a bite? That's another one. Nope, he's a nice one too. Oh, now he did. He's a nice one, dude. He's taking drag. I'm gonna have, uh-oh, now he did. He was a nice one. But that was another nice one. He was probably another 18-incher. He may have been bigger than the first one. He was pulling drag and jumping. They are biting in this pond. Now you know why I had to dig so hard to even find my frogs. That's usually how frogs go for me. I don't have any luck in Maryland with frogs. I don't know why. They're hitting so soft. Once again, I thought I was hung up on seaweed. I say normally you catch 12, 14 inches in here. I can usually catch 3 or 4 of them for every big one. They just don't seem to be biting today.
They were too nice.
That second one may have been a little bigger. He was at least 17, 18. He may have been a little bigger. Because he was pulling, he may have just fought harder. Sometimes they just fight harder, but man, he was pulling drag and I could feel him. He was a load, man. Thanks for watching that video, everybody. Really wanted to get my buddy Ray onto a snakehead. They don't really have them up where he lives in Pennsylvania. We couldn't get him on one. He was using a frog. I told him that I just don't have much luck fishing frogs in Maryland. But anyways, he stuck with the frog on the Snakehead pond and on the bass ponds. I was so annoyed with myself that I forgot my harness to hold my camera when we went to the Snakehead pond because we took Ray's vehicle and my harness stays in my truck. So I forgot to grab it out of there. But anyways, it still was good just to fish with my buddy. We only get to fish a couple times a year, and I sure enjoy fishing with him. Next time we'll fish together, probably be in the Outer Banks in September. Let's cover some comments from last week's video, Bass Fishing, Say Goodbye to Winter. I got a comment from Patty Carey, my sister, that said that swirling fish was taunting you. Thanks for the comment, Pat. Yes, he was taunting me. It was kind of fun, but kind of annoying. I got a comment from Bill Reddick Outdoors. Bill said, could have been a bass on a bed, and if it was, sometimes it takes about 590 casts to aggravate him into biting. Great video, my friend. Thanks for watching, Bill. Thanks for the input. Man, isn't that something? I think I made 588 casts. You know, maybe 2 or 3 more casts. I would have got him. Thanks, Bill. I also got a comment from the Fishless Fisherman. Fishless Fisherman said, sometimes the wind can be your friend. I think he's referring to when the wind blew my lure over and then I caught a 16-inch bass. That was a beast. I've been hitting ponds waiting for the river to warm up. Enjoyed the video, Chris. Thanks for the comment, Fishless. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, the wind was my friend that day. Hopefully your river will warm up soon and you'll be getting back out there fishing. I got a comment from Fishing Camp Bonio. Now I translated this, I think, from Spanish to English, but it seems to say, very exciting fishing adventure, my friend. Thanks for watching, thanks for the comment. Yeah, it wasn't a bad day. It was pretty exciting because of that swirling fish. That kind of made the day a little different for me. I got a comment from my buddy Dave Williams. Nice video and adventure, Chris. Enjoyed hanging out with you for a bit. Thanks for watching, Dave. Appreciate it. Thanks for the comment. I'm glad that you watch most of my videos and hang out with me on my adventures. I got a comment from Random Fishing. Random Fishing said the crappie are spawning this time of year. A lot of times you'll see them swirling around in the shallows, but they won't bite anything. I'm glad to see the warmer weather. This past winter was one of the coldest in a while. Glad to see it end. Nice video. Thanks for the comment, Random. Yeah, we had one of the coldest winters we've had in a while too, and I kind of figured it could possibly be some kind of fish on a bed. I didn't know if I could get him to bite. I was hoping I could get him to bite just out of aggression if something got too close to his bed. Didn't work that way. River Rat gave me a comment. River Rat Fishing. He gave me a comment. That first bass was nice. Pretty cool catching a pumpkin seed. They are beautiful. I think the fish that was swirling was a bass. It was probably just chasing off bluegill. Awesome day, awesome video. Thanks for watching, River Rat. Thanks for the comment. Yeah, once again, a couple people said they thought it was probably a fish on the bed, and they're probably right. I just wish I could have got him to bite so I could see what it was. And I got a comment from Big Mouth Bryce. Bryce says, I think that one swirling was a bass on a bed. Probably just trying to keep bluegill off of the bed. Not really wanting to eat, but just swirling on them to scare them off. Fish on beds drive me crazy. I've thrown everything in the tackle box at some of them, and if they don't want to bite, they won't. Thanks for the comment there, Bryce. Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head also. I think it was maybe a fish on the bed, and I don't think anything I threw was going to make him bite. Anyways, thanks for all the comments, guys. I do appreciate them. I appreciate all my viewers and subscribers. I appreciate anybody that watches my videos. Keep giving me the comments. I'm going to keep replying to all of them. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.